Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Dead Cells. Let's play a warm-up run for the day and see what we have on this run. On the last run, as always, I can never actually remember what we did. I remember, it was a tactics run, we went to spoiler boss, and I think it was really good. I think I flawlessed a lot of the bosses too. It wasn't like that run where we had all the DOT damage applied, but it was decent. Oh no, you know, it was not spoiler boss, it was Dracula boss. On this run today, I feel like we've not done a survival run recently, but I'm looking at it and there's actually a decent like brutality build in here. You've got the Queen's Rapier, the infantry grenade, you've got Leggy Boy and the Impaler. Psych Shock says do number 2. I like the tactics gold sling thing, but that's not gonna be something we're gonna use for a long time. But I like the root grenade, I like the grenade. Queen's Rapier, I think maybe we should give it another shot at some point. Let's do it. If I wanna spend money to kill something, I've got the money shooter. Victims release a toxic cloud, Queen's Rapier, crits up 20%, and then it has that reality slice. We have a grenade, we have another grenade. Maybe we'll do a, oh, you got destroyed, my friend. Maybe we'll do a, brutality run. Why not? Realizing something, which is that I absolutely, completely forgot to disable the red indicators for secrets as well as the lore rooms. I think everyone could understand. I would forget that because I always forget it every single damn time. I keep saying I'm gonna do it and then just never do it. Imagine that. Abe being forgetful. I think maybe let's try the Frost Shield. I'm a little bit more invested in shields after that run that we had the other day where I was actually like parrying and stuff. Oh, he doesn't turn around, of course. Why would he? He's in the root grenade. That was a dumb mistake on my part. I doubt we're gonna get to 30 now. Brutality. We can't afford anything. I gotta be honest though, Firebrand and Throwing Knife those are like top 2 picks for support weapons in Brutality. The Firebrand especially can one-shot most enemies as long as they burn to death. The Throwing Knife has very good aiming, like straight up, straight down, and everything in between. I love both of those. I take them all the damn time. So you gotta know they're good. What the? There we go. I will take damage from projectiles being reduced. Please do, Lemon says, please do nail and Queen Rapier hold to attack. If I, what about just using tentacle? You know, that's something we've seen before. We know it works. What about just, not doing meta nonsense that I don't understand? Hold on. I gotta get the timing down for this, for the tentacle thing. I also have to get like enough, there we go. Distance between me and the enemy so I can actually practice. So let's see. Why did it seem like there was double reality slice happening? It's also an Alucard sword. Is the Alucard sword particularly useful? I've heard people say that this does give you some iframes when you teleport with this, but it never seems to be effective, again, because of several factors, one of which is that you cannot turn around when you're swinging the weapon. I can turn around in the middle of the swing with the rapier, can't turn around with the middle of the swing with the Alucard sword, and because it teleports you, I just don't see myself using it. I think it needs to be reworked a little bit. It needs to be just a slight amount better, at least for me. Less damage than meat skewer. Except it's it does give you iframes, and it does give you a teleport, and it does give you decent range with the attack, and it does give you decent damage when you crit, but I think it just doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel like a good weapon to use. Although I thought the same thing about the tentacle, and look at me now, Mom! Look at me now, Dad. Oh, hold on. Meat skewer also gives you iframes. Yeah, it does. It does. You're not wrong. I think, though, I might like the meat skewer less, because with the meat skewer, you have to worry about the teleport happening at different parts of the combo. It only does the movement on the first hit of the combo, so you have to know exactly where you are in the combo. You don't have to worry about that with the tentacle, because it just is every hit. Same thing with the Alucard sword. Every hit of the combo can teleport you. Where are we going? Game wants me to go to the sewers. I will do with that. Nail primary queen rapier equals enemies don't move. I should try out the nail as just like a legitimate weapon, because I normally just completely ignore it. 9, welcome, how are you doing? I totally didn't miss the stream start. That's okay, I did a lot of talking in the pre-stream. Gamer Wing says the furthest I've been in Dead Cells was the throne room, and I don't have the last 2 DLCs. So you still got a long way to go, my friend. Haven't even unlocked New Game Plus. So we have bleeding with the tentacle. Queen's Rapier is poison, so we already have 2 different damage types, which is nice. We're going to take the you're not gonna die if you make one mistake mutation. And then hopefully after this floor, we'll have a build. I don't like taking mutations early because I don't know what the build is gonna be. Like, I might just find random colorless or just interesting weapons that I want to use and get out of here. I'm not gonna know what I'm gonna want to use until I find some other equipment. Well, that worked. Hey, a war spear! That's way, way better than the rapier. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I can still use the tentacle. I gotta be honest though, I don't really want to use the tentacle because it's faster to kill the enemies just by using the war spear, you know? Like, I'd rather just do that. So actually what I might do is a little bit of this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. War Spear's a solid weapon. 9 says, it's funny to me how I know... It's funny how many people I know stop playing Dead Cells after killing the Hand of the King. To be fair, I can't blame them. It really does take an insane amount of time to get good. I mean, killing the Hand of the King is just, you know, the game's just getting started, baby. Man, I really wish I could not take so much damage. You know what I should do? Use the freaking grenades. Gotcha. I should use the grenades, lock down the enemies, do damage, kill all the flying garbage monsters. That was a little risky. Good opportunity to use a grenade right there. That's how you know it's not something I'm gonna do, because it's a good idea. That's the joke. Gamer Wing says, I hate it when I run into the hard light sword because I keep forgetting they take both weapon slots. Ah, it does act like a crossbow in that regard, doesn't it? Hyper light sword's an interesting one. I actually like the weapon, but I like the weapon when it is legendary, because it does way more damage and it has better stacking of the marks. So I'll definitely take a legendary hardlight sword, but I think the normal hardlight sword is a little underwhelming. I don't think it necessarily needs like a rebalance or anything. Like, not every weapon has to be a 10 out of 10. Some weapons I prefer more than others just because of their style of play or something, but oh, it's a freaking mimic floor. I hate that because I don't want to mimic floor early. This is like one of the worst times to get it, but we'll try. We'll do it at the end though, after we get enough scrolls and weapons that maybe we have a fighting chance. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. Killing deck. No thank you. Thank you for the money though. Let's see. Here's hoping we can at least find a good shop that gives us something worth taking, you know. Sure, it's not amazing to have an early mimic, but if we get some good value out of it, I guess it's not a bad thing. A weapon that can carry me all the way through the boss fight would be nice. I would take like a firebrand probably. We also got a bone. Bone is funny. I don't think it's particularly good. I think the war spear is better. I don't mind it though. To be able to whirlwind, it's pretty fun. It's a little wonky though because you only get the crits after the second hit, but you know, it's hard to take the bone when the war spear already does more damage. You know what I mean? Like why would I want a weapon that does less damage? I swear Pure Nail stuns so much with up slash and it's just my second favorite next to the Panchaku, says Gamer Wing. I've learned to love the Panchaku. It's actually pretty good. Especially if you can get it with a combo. The nail, I've heard people say that the nail is very good, and I think maybe the nail has, on the upper attack and the down attack, it actually does more stagger and stun and whatnot. I would not be surprised. I'll get you one of these days. You can't stay away from me forever. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh God. It's been so much wind and rain recently. I would have seen this one. In fact, I think I saw it before I saw the red indicator as well. Oh. Lemon says if you're on keyboard, you can do the nail up slash cancel for more damage. This guy only knows how to play with cheat codes. I don't want your easy mode. Careful. Automatic spikes. I remember that. You killed me on a recent run. Recent-ish. Are you automatic? No, you're not. Lemon says I'm the biggest cheater, and I'm proud of it. He said it! He acknowledged, he admitted it! Cheater, cheater, lemon eater. Killed the queen, but couldn't defeat her. Nail tech is not easy proof. I can't do it on a controller well. So says Mr. Lemon. Yonk. I think I would have actually missed that one because I was looking away from the screen. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I like having the cheat outlines. It's just nice so that I don't have to like literally pay attention 1,000,000% to the screen. Dun, 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 dun. Tonic. No. Weapons like the tonic and the... Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 enemies remaining, so we can't quite fully cleanse the curse, but we're still gonna do it. I'll take a whistle too. That's a solid. Oh wait, no, we have to do the freaking mimic. I guess we're not gonna do the mimic because there's no way I'm gonna do that right now. You kidding me? I do not want to fight a mimic with curse. That is suicidal, my friend. So we're gonna go very slow. There might still be an enemy in one of the side doors. If we can find an enemy in a side door, is there only one side door? Then maybe we can do this. I did not expect there to be a cursed chest here, of course. Let's kill these 9 enemies, because that's the prison exit as well. Like, we have to go down there. And I did such a good job clearing the rest of this floor. Also, it's a skill shop, and we don't need skills right now, so it's not really a very big, important time for us to go down and do the mimic. We do not need it. If it was a weapon shop, you know, then I would be way more interested. Connie says, mimic or no balls. Don't turn into disposable, okay? You're better than that. I'm worried about the war spear not being able to hit upwards enough to kill the enemies. That's what I'm worried about. I'm also worried about this guy and his teleporting biters. Actually, there's enough enemies. There's enough enemies. There's enough enemies because I didn't realize that underground enemies weren't appearing on the map. So we can absolutely do the mimic now. At the very least, you know, upgrading the infantry grenade is okay. Not super important, but I'll do it for the mimic now that we are not cursed. That's my offer. That's my final offer. And I think I'll even take the sinew slicer. I don't know what's happening. Like, how did he bleed me? That was weird. I don't know why, like, that attack is very weird for the mimic because when he does the AoE ring, it stays on the screen even when you interrupt the attack, so it just throws me off all the time. I feel like this is yet another one of the situations where I need to take a moment, make a note of that for my future self. Tell the developers, like, hey, can you make it so that that ring disappears when you stun him, please? This welcome, you got hit, Omega lol. I mean, I'm glad I'm not cursed, right? Hey, meat skewer. Whip. And another sinew slicer, would you look at that? So the meat skewer is weird. Doesn't quite do as much damage as the war spear, but on the crits it does do pretty much the same amount of damage, in fact a little bit more. But as a weirder weapon, I'll take it. I feel like that's been me recently in Dead Cells, I want to take more weird weapons. Is this weapon weird? I'll take it. All right, what do we've got? We have a turret, so support is possible. 36% damage bonus flat is okay. Kill rhythm is unnecessary. We don't really need heals. We could take the combo, although I don't know how good it is with the meat skewer. I guess if we're constantly skewering through enemies quickly, that could be worth quite a bit. Predator could also be interesting. Predator's a weird one because I could let enemies attack into me, skewer through them, behind them, and then I'm safe from their attack. But if I'm invisible, then they might attack in my direction as soon as I attack through them. So Predator is a little inconsistent at times, but also does help you to be a little bit invisible for some of the enemies that you're fighting, I guess, so we'll take it. Could end up screwing me though, making enemies a little bit inconsistent. Bubonic Lettuce, welcome. How are you doing today? How's the stream? So far, so good. Ooh, pyrotechnics. I will take that. I think having a ranged option in this moment is okay. That was weird. Gotta remember that the final... Oh, I was a little scared. Gotta remember that the final attack from the pyrotechnic here is a little slower. That's the thing about the meat skewer, is that you really do need to time your attacks very correctly. Gotta say, I'm very happy though about the enemies being just one-off. Like, there's no clusters of enemies. Also, did I not meat skewer through an enemy but not get the combo? Maybe you only get the combo on the enemy that you skewer through? I gotta read this weapon. No, it just says your next attack's crit, but it doesn't say you have to attack the enemy that you skewered, so I don't know. What do I know, man? All right, let's do it. Actually, a pretty good run so far. We're +3. Thank you. Let's do tactics. It's more HP, but I'd rather have the extra jump. I don't know if I've ever seen this loot corridor before, or trap corridor. Not loot corridor, the spikes are not the loot. The loot is the spikes. There we go. Rigged and Abe calls me a cheater. What did I do? How did I cheat? I didn't cheat at all. Stop making elites, game. All right. I love seeing a zombie spawn and then just kill himself. Cat, skewer. This is, it's working. I'm not at all... I don't have faith that this will work forever. Because it's interesting. The meat skewer doesn't light up when you skewer through an enemy. Normally, that's how the game informs the player of an active crit that has like a condition applied to it. I'm not getting that here, which makes me think that it is specifically you only crit on the enemy that you were hitting, because otherwise the weapon would have an outline saying, hey, by the way, you can crit. And since that's not there, I think that's not how it works. Early curse chest, extra rig, or extra rift rigged. The, at least on this floor, the extra rift is exceptionally likely, so it's not truly cheating. Pyrotechnics, 2600 DPS. It's actually a bit low. I think I'd rather have the laser glaive, because if it bounces around on big enemies, it can kill them on its own. I don't like, I'll take pyrotechnic if I need a ranged attack, but I would still much rather possess like a firebrand. I think that's just straight up better. Like just a pure upgrade, 100%. This would suck if you were cursed. You went into the the poison pool here, died, and you'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm so dumb." Yes, you would be. Let's get the support since we've got this level 10 sinew slicer. I've come around on sinew slicer. I think it's actually pretty good. Originally, I thought the sinew slicers were good, and then I thought they were trash because I thought all of the non-tactics turrets were trash. And then I came back around and I said, you know what? That bleed damage actually is pretty nice. Thank you. That's a lot of effort just for 500 gold. This is where some of that invisibility is gonna mess us up. And in fact, maybe I should have taken the invisibility off for this because the invisibility will cause some inconsistent weirdness with the attacks of the tentacles. They're more likely, I think, to just bounce up directly into me after getting a kill. There we go. I got enough of my HP back. That sucked, but I got most of it back. Hey, would you look at that? Another little bonus rune, huh? I'll take it. Don't mind me just taking this free challenge rift. So I think that's +4. Yes. So that means we would normally, without all these bonuses, we'd be at 9 brutality, but now we're at 13. Hashtag rigged. Hashtag rigged if I've ever seen it myself. Oh, please go down, thank you. Man, you remember when you couldn't roll past those spike balls? That was the life. That was weird. I didn't get any invisibility on that enemy, even though I did kill him after using my attack. I guess like an arrow killed him or something. Yeah, not all of the instances of invisibility are actually like super useful. A lot of the times it's useful, but not all the times. Also didn't have invisibility on that one. Where were you, game? Or invincibility, I should say. Where were you, game? All right. Now we're at 15 brutality. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a new weapon shortly. I'd rather have something else to fight the boss. I think meat skewer is a little bit too inconsistent for me, but I think a lot of that is also just not playing the meat skewer correctly, I think. Come on. There we go. I don't think I've ever seen this either, as far as like secret tunnels go. It's weird. You know what I would take? Love to have a wolf trap right about now. Last time we were here fighting the Watcher, that wolf, we had a wolf trap and it was pretty damn amazing, actually. Oh my god, scroll fragment, scroll fragment. So let's see if we can get a new weapon. This is about the time for it. I'm not using this either, I really should. Our laser glaive friend. Gotta admit, for the boss, I actually think Star Fury is totally acceptable. 6,000, so it's roughly 82,000 DPS or something like that. That's totally acceptable. Easy to hit with as well, because the stars are just gonna smack the boss in the head, so we'll probably buy that before we leave. That was an interesting one. I got the crits, but I think it was because I did hit him with the lunge. He just wasn't the first enemy I hit with the lunge. Funny because even without the crits, the meat skewer is still doing a decent amount of damage. Decent enough anyways, I suppose. Hey, come here. Like I guess as long as it one-shots things, I shouldn't care so much, right? Like as long as I lunge into a singular enemy and then they die, that's good enough for me, right? Also a Sadist Stiletto, double damage on burning oil. Can we enable this? Sinew Slicer will enable the crits off of the Sadist Stiletto. Downward smash attacks burn the ground. We don't have a burn synergy right now, but we can try to find one. Because that's actually really good damage. Double damage on burning oil after the crits. It's already built into the weapon. Problem is the boss flies, and I think it's going to be hard to enable that. So let's keep using the meat skewer at least for this floor. Hold on. Can't get through there, never mind. Damage you take is inflicted on the enemies. Downward smash attacks burn the ground, that seems okay. Choices. Yeah. It's where I spend a lot of my time on Dead Cells runs, just standing in front of a shop thinking, what should I take? Probably is obnoxious to some people, but sometimes there's some important questions to ask in a run regarding your equipment choices. Oh my god. What's with the scroll density? Oh my god! What's with the extra scroll density? We're at +5. What the heck? And we've got a hemorrhage, which is, I mean, it's really good. I'll replace Tentacle with that, I think. Because we could do some acrobatic pack nonsense, or even just use it as a weapon. I'd rather not do this. Malaise is still high, so we're still gonna get spawning enemies, which is nice. Run win. Well, now I just have to not screw it up. We have to go that way, huh? So just be very goddamn careful here. I can't get to that without jumping on this one. I could just let enemies spawn, and after enough enemies spawn, we'll clear the malaise. Or the curse, rather. I gotta be honest, I would rather do that, but why don't we actually... Oh, that's an elite, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to fight him. Also, something spawned and I don't know where, so now I'm very scared. I'll punch him. I will punch him, but that's as far as I'm gonna go. Well, there's burning oil right there. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we cleared the malaise. I think we may have, because it's not stacking up anymore. Nothing's spawning, so I'm a little worried. Wait for it. Wait for it. 4. I think nothing else is spawning now. Oh, a flint! I gotta be honest with you. Kinda like that idea right about now, don't I? Yeah. 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 It's been a while. It's been a while! I'll take it. And I only get 1 or 2 rifts in my run, says Ash and Rand. Oh, I get plenty of runs that have 0. This one's looking to be on the high end for sure, but I get plenty of weak runs myself. Yeah, I think we may have cleared the curse or the malaise, so we do have to actually make this jump now. I hope there's enemies to kill too. There's one. There's more traps. Hate this. One, 2. This is still fine, I think. Let's do the jump first. Well, actually, we need another key. So let's go get the other key. If I let one more enemy respawn, we would be set. It's okay though, because on the Watcher fight, if you kill one tentacle, it does count as a kill. So if we do that, we are going to clear the curse during the fight, but we have to get to that point and live. So it's not automatic. Okay. Ah, that was the Inquisitor spawning over there, I think. Something spawned over here. 2. With a little luck, there's like a tentacle in the ground somewhere, but there may not be. My god, Moobler is so fast. Am I right, folks? We got another scroll at least. We're at 21 positive, which is very positive. I don't see any other enemies though, no more skulls. Unless I miss someone in a side door, we're gonna have to survive for a little while during the boss fight. Definitely a scary proposition, but one I think we can handle with a little bit of luck on our side. I see now I did drop the key over here. Kind of just hoping that there's gonna be, you know, one more enemy somewhere, but I do not think that's gonna be the case. That's all right. This would be a shame to lose it here, but I'm not intending to. Who wants to live forever? That song was written about me, and the answer is me. I want to live forever. I will live forever. We could spin to win. Oh, I've been talking about spinning and winning lately, so we could spin to win. Or we could get the wolf trap. Either one of those is actually pretty good. Oh, but it's a double damage spinner to winner. That would like immediately handle the fight on its own pretty much. I like it. I like it a lot. We can get rid of the sinew slicer for that, I think. Like, this thing might kill the boss if we get a wolf trap and we shoot the wolf trap at the boss too. Yeah, the problem is that the boss moves as soon as you walk into the fight. So with the boss moving as soon as you walk into the fight, you need to lure the boss into an attack into, oh, I was gonna say into the wolf trap, but I just got rid of it, so that's not gonna happen. All right, don't die. Get her done. Let's get her done. Maybe if I use the whistle, I can lock down the boss temporarily. I should have taken the wolf trap. That's what I should have done. Hey, a double damage serenade too. I guess we don't need it, although I do like serenade, but. And remember, we only need to kill one tentacle. That's not that bad. I'm gonna reset. We're gonna go combo. We don't need support anymore, so we will go with Acrobat Attack would fire off a hemorrhage, which is nice. Spin to win will work with this, won't it? I think it will. I think it will. I could use a flask in order to deal 80% bonus damage, but that's gonna be hard to utilize walking directly into the fight. Oh no, the 70% damage for 20 seconds. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, but still, I think I know how I want this to work. Let's try open wounds. Because I think the bleed will work on the spinner. Okay, so when I walk into the fight, we're gonna climb up to the platform, we're gonna whistle, and then we're gonna start spinning. The whistle should throw the boss off temporarily, and then we should be able to start spinning. I think. It'll suck if this thing dodges, though. Okay, so we just gotta kill one tentacle. There we go. Just keep spinning, my dude. I like that we are getting combo, it's just we're losing it on the tentacles. Well, we're losing it because of the forced invincibility for the boss. Jesus, that was so easy. I'm almost like sad at how easy that was, but I still appreciate that the spinner is highly effective there. I was not paying attention as to whether or not we were inflicting bleed, though. I'll admit that. That attention was lost. We went Sanctuary last run, I think, so even though it's incentivized, I think we'll go Graveyard. It's another cursed chest. Oh, but the Sanctuary is another cursed chest, too. I don't want... We're really gonna go Cavern? I guess we're gonna go Cavern on this one, right? Yeah, initially it was scary, then it got very not scary. Incentivized into let's do it. Incentivized into Cavern, I think. Maybe I'll even fight the giant. I could fight the giant with the spinner. I haven't fought the giant in a while because I've been trying to fight the other bosses. Oh my god, yes. Okay, we'll do it. Will we? Probably, because that's a lot of damage. We know we like it, I think. It's good damage. I mean, like, Vengeance face flask into Collector's Syringe would be very hilarious. I've got an idea. Not bank. Are we gonna get a late bank? I think we're gonna get a late bank. What's Face Flask? Face Flask hurts you, but then you get a damage. Yeah, sorry. It hurts you slightly for 5 damage, but then you get all of these effects. You get nearby electrocution, oils, toxic clouds, arrows come back, you shoot arrows, and as legendary, you get bonus health temporarily. But the prime reason that you take it is for Vengeance. When you take damage, you get a damage bonus. So you use Face Flask to enable high damage temporarily. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna take combo, and we're gonna try to make that work. And I think we're gonna get a bank after this, which means we could go for a wish. I'll do a bank instead of the cavern, absolutely. Excuse me, coming through. Spinner coming through. Oh, there's a weapon there. We'll take that in a second. I do like hitting an enemy once and then they literally just die. That's pretty strong. It's pretty good. I gotta roll through that section, so why don't we just go this way instead? Keep spinning for a minute. I don't want your stinking lore room game. Get that lore room at— oh, I have to climb. Rip spin for 20 seconds, I guess. Everything just dies. Yeah. When you're +5 scrolls and you've got a double damage spinner, yeah, it's kind of unfair. Honestly, I'm willing to do it though. I'm willing to go and double down on spin to win. Where the hell are we going? I guess— oh, there it is, there it is. So we do have to go down the passageway over here and roll. Give me an opportunity to grab some scrolls, I guess. Damn. Yeah, I can do that too, dude. I just choose not to. Hey, there's a curse chest, by the way. I guess we can take it and spin. Oh, even that guy wasn't invincible for long enough to prevent my spinning to winning. Battle of the Spinners, Beyblade. It's another Queen Rapier. I don't want it. What can I say? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I like the color on that. Just gotta give it a second, because there's a freaking thing down there giving everything invincibility, which I hate. Not a cursed chest. Aw. How unfortunate. There we go. There you go. Gotta make sure you take those out as soon as you find them. See, this is like just easy mode. Oh my god, doing this in the bank would be awesome. Just spin through the entire bank floor. I want to do that now. I want to just say, screw you, bank. No one likes you. Oh, I can't make the jump. There's the one negative. I actually need more jumps on my amulet so that I can make those jumps without having to unpower my spinner. There's not a lot of situations in the bank, I think, that you don't have that jump capability. Like, I think most of the bank has low platforms, so. Alrighty then, let's go. Oh my god. There's so much loot just distributed through the run at this point. I've left so much behind. We gotta get all of this equipment. Oh, dude, you know what? I don't know why I'm calling everyone dude all the time, okay? We've not found a legendary weapon on the floor on this run, so we're gonna find one of those pretty soon, and it's gonna be very high level. That is cool. Excuse me. Can't quite make it that up there, so we'll go around. Can I make it over here? Yeah, I can. This is why I need a bonus jump at some point. Really makes those guys pretty easy to take out, doesn't it? We are done. We're not quite done, but we gotta turn off the spinner anyways. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we've got like 8 scrolls to pick up. Shop on the left. There's just a shop to the left. And a scroll to the right. Random skills. I think skills are fine. This is such a stupid run right now, but I'm having fun with it. Shinran says this is so stupid. Yep. I realize now what the background in the Slumbering Sanctuary reminds me of. All of the like diamond shapes and lights in the wall. It reminds me of Dungeon of the Endless, not the sequel, but the first game. Has lots of diamonds and you know, wall architecture like that. Like that. Apparently this is the run where I'm gonna take all of this strong equipment too, because I've got the flint, Phase Flask Vengeance. That's just the run today. It's just gonna be all of the OP stuff that I can think of and find. Oh, you can still recycle too when you are spinning to winning. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe I should keep an amulet like that because it does give me extra jumps, but. All right. Yo, got me. Plunk. That does so much damage, 70,000. I didn't need to come over here. I'm a fool. I just need to get the scrolls. I thought there was gonna be one over there for some reason. Obviously not the case. Like, I've gotta go back around and just pick up everything on the level that I missed because I couldn't take it when I was going through the level first off. Because if I stop and pick something up, I stop spinning. So I'm just gotta go get all the scrolls, get all the cash that dropped. I could have picked up the cash, that wouldn't stop me, but like, I guess if you're gonna backtrack, you might as well go all in on the backtrack, right? So there's a chest, and I think that just about does it for the loot. Have we done everything? We have done everything. Let's see if we can buy a weapon, and then we're out. I wouldn't mind getting rid of the laser glaive. I haven't been using it, but I guess we haven't been fighting in a way that utilizes it, you know? Actually, if we're gonna go to the bank, we don't need to buy any weapons. We're gonna buy a weapon on the bank. So forget that, we're just gonna go instead. Spam roll and flint at the same time for everyone in chat except Abe. Okay, I mean, it does seem like I'm getting a little bit more clang. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, if you were doing that with the legendary flint, the legendary flint would be so good with that, wouldn't it? Because you would just get the crits every time and not the non-crits every time. Dong 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 dang dang dong dang dong dang dong. Ooh, you use jump while maintaining attack. This is weird. I'm tapping jump and flint, and it's just powering up the crit. That's very strange. Oh, look at that. If you press jump and attack constantly, you can power up the flint crit, and then it stays active, and then you can just release it instantly whenever you want. Well, isn't that cheaty? You freaking cheaters. My chat is just full of cheaters, I guess. Freaking cheaters. All right, let's do another reroll. Wish, disengagement. I don't know, give me a combo. Good old Flint Tech. Lovely guy. Ashen Rand says, I discovered that randomly, Mr. Spin to Win. Yeah, but you still cheat. Freaking cheaters! Bonacletta says, I'm now associated with crab connoisseurs. I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you playing Crab Champions? Woo! 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 Spin that win! Time to get gorged. God, yeah, I know. I hate this floor. What do you think I've got the freaking spinner on this floor, you know? Eliza, welcome. Another legendary flask run. Yep. You know it. Alright. Let's do it. On the bright side, you know what? We're gonna get... don't know where the other one went. We're gonna get, I don't want to break the doors either. We're gonna get good amulets, so we should be able to pick up something on this floor that gives us extra jumps, and then we'll be totally set with our, I'm so sorry. We'll be totally set with our... I know. With our spinner, because we'll have a lot of jumps associated with it too. We don't need these. What kind of skill is this? Wow. What, you don't have this unlocked in your game? Syringe with combo is stupid. I like that it stacks. The weird thing is with the spinner to winner, you don't actually need the combo because it already just does a massive amount of damage. It's the strongest weapon in the game because it's what you unlock after you beat the game completely. And it's hilarious because it just doesn't need it at all. It already does enough damage. It doesn't need combo. But I find it funny that it works with combo. All right. So, second floor. We've unlocked the food shop, so now if we do need a heal, we can go grab it. Yeah, and we've got the ×2. Which just makes it even better. All right, there's our chest. I've never put cells into this, maybe I should. I mean it when I say it's the strongest weapon in the game. Like, legitimately the strongest weapon. Well, it's not a weapon, it's a skill, but still. All right, let's do this. That's a dead end. Thank you. That's a piece of cheese. Hello, I didn't see you there. We still have on this floor, or on a floor soon, a legendary weapon at our disposal. We just gotta find it. Go. Oh, I don't have the jumps to get up there. Oh, I don't have the jumps to get up here either. Oh, it's so close. I gotta stop my spinning. No. No. Let me up. Let me up. How dare you? What are you doing? Guess we'll go this way. Dunk, 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 dunk. He thought he could spawn. I think not, my friend. This is oh, it's not the shop. All right, next. This is down? Yes. That sound too, it's like a meat grinder. I like the sound of it hitting, I hate the sound of it spinning. A little loud. Spinner? Whew! That guy almost grabbed me. What a jerk. Excuse me. Coming through. Excuse me, coming through. Hey, at least this one I can jump on. He hit me upwards. Can I heal? This weapon does not let you heal. There's our legendary though. It is up here, I see it. Let's take a look at the war spear temporarily. Let's heal up. I guess let's go buy a healing flask. We have so much cash. Well, let's get the teleporter. It should be just be right over here somewhere. I guess we don't need to, well, I do want to buy it now, because if I buy it now, if it's a mimic, we'll get 2 of them, and we can just kill the mimic now. There you go. Okay, now I have to not get hit again, because we do have double damage. We're gonna get hit for a lot. Give it a second. Give it a second. Again, the shop guys become mimics. In the bank. Bank's got some things to look out for. The bank is a surprisingly dangerous place. Unfortunately, that means that we're not getting, please. Unfortunately, that means that what we're not getting is we are not getting a level 14 legendary, but that's okay. Can't win them all. Love the music. Maybe I should let those guys transform. Whoa! Excuse me, rude. All right. I guess we're doing this. Maybe this makes it easier? I don't know. Kinda looks like it makes it easier. I can't dodge roll though. I can still spin. Yeah, this is gonna be big boy. Oh, I can't make this jump. That's okay. We almost made it. Yeah, you go faster, but you can't dodge, but also you can't do any, like, wall climbing or even just ladder climbing. Morning Star. No. Still have Wish. Haven't screwed that up yet. Oh my god, look at all the enemies I ran past in this goddamn world. Any more cursed chests? Hopefully not. So I don't have to worry about dying. Let's start murdering things. That was weird. I thought I was gonna die. Hey. Oh wow, melee's clear. That was fast. All right, thank you. Gotta go pick up all of our stuff. Yeah, the game stutters every once in a while. I think it's something that they're working on. Ah, there we go. That's what we want to see. Murder everyone. Oh, none of that's what we want. Scroll fragment there. Let's clear out the next floor. There's food, there's items, there's scrolls, there's enemies. There's actually not too many enemies left. A couple here and there. Scroll up here, and then another scroll, and then another scroll. There was that legendary war spear, which I guess I'd probably take. It's legendary, it's not gonna mess up Wish, it's level 12. I hope that one of these shops is a weapon shop, because I would like to find a new weapon. But I don't know what I would like. Like, I mean, there's obvious choices, like gun. Gun is always good. We could just go for a random weapon and then just hope what we get we like, I suppose. Although machete pistol, I believe that is brutality, so it should show up in brutality, right? So let's go brutality because we're doing a brutality run. That's the way I think about it. Comb. Comb, the crit condition is, or the legendary condition is when you're in the air, it'll crit, not only when it crits enemies in the air. These are less interesting. I don't know what the crit condition is, or the, sorry, I don't know what the legendary effect of the laser glaive is. Maybe you get 2 of them? Does double damage do double damage to everything, or just the one it's assigned to? Just the one it's assigned to. So the only thing that does double damage is this, but we take double damage from everything. And if you equip 2 items that give you double damage, well, now you're taking triple damage. And each individual weapon is only doing double damage. Let's finish off. We've got so much more to do. What is it, skill shop? Yeah, figured it would probably be a skill shop. Not much that we would want except a new spinner. I guess maybe a new face flask. If that's what we're running as on the build, of course. There's a serenade, a legendary serenade's pretty fun. What a strange run. Like, run through all the enemies, kill them, have to backtrack through the entire level. There we go, 3 points. I'll take it. I mean, it's better than a Flint 7. War Spear 11 legendary. Movement speed for 5 seconds after you crit. There's ways that you can build this. You could build it such that you took velocity and then you have 15 seconds of speed, and then you can take frenzy, I think, so you get healing when you're speedy as well. So you could turn that into like a heal build if you wanted. It would work on bosses too. So we're at 34. You know what? We don't need to really worry about the malaise. Okay, and we are done now. Oh, sorry, 33. Oh, sorry, 34 now, actually. Yeah, 34 by this boss is pretty stupid. We can sell the flask. No reason not to. We're at full health. Okay. So we wanted to go to the weapon shop, which was this one. You wonder what the max scrolls one can get is? I guess theoretically if you had all cursed chests show up on every level, but I think that's unlikely. It might be impossible depending on how it's programmed, of course, but you could also in theory take that aspect, which gives you more cursed chests. And I believe there's only a maximum of 4 challenge rifts per run. I don't think they can spawn after 4. That's what I've been told. That's what people tell me. That's what I choose to believe. Because they told me. Giant Killer. What is Giant Killer? Legendary? Is it more damage? I mean, we could just use the Collector Syringe to kill everything. We don't need to use anything else. I know Queen. Queen is bigger and longer hits. Giant Killer. I've already looked this one up, apparently. Your last attack in the combo deals double crit damage, so just more damage if you get the 4th attack out. Star Fury is, it's really good. It's 200,000 DPS with all of the stars landing on the giant fight, which is, I mean, that's really good. It is real nice. Do we want that? It'd make for an easy run. If we're just gonna spin to win the giant though, then we don't need to worry about it because he's gonna die. This is one of those situations where it's like, I don't really know what to take. I kinda like the run right now. We got this War Spear for free, but I think that Star Fury would be even better, technically. Infantry Grenade. Sinew Slicer. Legendary, I think, is double stacks. Double legendary face flask. I honestly don't want like any of these weapons if we're just gonna spin the win the whole game. You know. But I tell you what. I'll take something. That way I'm not worried about the wish. I'm not worried about the fiddly min-maxing with mutations. Just get it out of the way. Ferryman's Lantern. That could have been a fun one, but we're already, I think, at the point in our run where we don't need to worry about that anymore. Plus damage on a bleeding, plus damage on a poison target. Nearby enemies bleed when the effect ends, generates a toxic cloud around you. Sounds good to me. I want to stomp on this guy. Let's do it. Did I still take Vengeance or do I have combo? Oh, I have combo, don't I? So Face Flask doesn't give us anything. We could still use it, I guess. Yeah. Alright, that was easy. I mean, this was a fight that I knew that it would be handled. IP Castle. We could do a full route. You want to do a full route? Fight the true final boss and use something that's not Face Flask for one fight in the whole game? You know what? Let's do it. Hardest fight ever. God damn, that was hard. Thank God we managed to survive, though. Oh my God, it's an oven axe. I mean, with the fact that it's only gonna crit, it's slow, way slower than the War Spear, but it's goddamn hilarious. Can we make this oven axe have more damage against like bleeding and poisoning, and then we can take Face Flask to enable the bleeding and poisoning, and then like a Sinew Slicer on the next floor after the, well, not next floor, but after the boss? Then what are we gonna do about Star Fury? I don't know, nothing. It doesn't matter, just go, take your items. This is one where actually kill rhythm might be kind of nice. Oh, you know what would also be lovely? Fighting the lighthouse, spinning to win, because you could just ascend the lighthouse with the spinner active, kill the servant super quickly, and then just proceed to the top. And you could just spin to win the queen, and she would die super fast. But let's, I mean, we could do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. We could. Would be hilarious, but we're gonna spin to win for several floors already, you know. Okay. There we go. Might try to like actually clear out some of the stuff as we progress, you know. Just be careful not to hit the dodge button. Oh my God. Dun 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 dun. Oh! Oh, the amulet doesn't have I guess we gotta go this way anyways. The amulet doesn't have an extra jump. I'm a fool. I might have to actually, like, hit an enemy. Thank you. That did 300,000 damage in a single hit. I kind of want to just, like, attack the bosses normally, but we're gonna attack, you know, one, as mentioned. I threw a grenade that did 8,000. What if we completely transform this run and we just have like a shield in the oven axe? Imagine if you could use spin to win and then just have the oven axe just kind of in one hand spinning on the outside. Give me the infinite spinner, please. Bonk. Bonk. I like that grenade that I throw also does crits. Oh, that was easy. I also love one-shotting every enemy I come across. That's real nice. I knew it. I knew I would throw myself into the spike wall. I knew it. But I did it anyways, damn it. Pretty sure I saw 380,000 damage crit. Oh yeah, we are almost at 400,000. We'll be at 400,000 by the end of the floor. Oh, I can't make this jump, can I? Ugh. And then after we hit that point, oh, this is gonna be a full heal too. After we hit that point, we will, I mean, we're gonna do a lot of damage. I wanna also use that, but it kills enemies in one hit, so. Well, I guess we are getting some stars. Not as many as I would love. Rather, I would love more, but it's something. Okay, let's get out of here. Hey, I can make the jump. I thought there was an enemy up there, but I think he just stopped trying to teleport after me. He's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to mess with this. Come here. He took a hit and then lived for a second. Honestly, you know, more power to him. He survived longer than most enemies. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Got him. 319,000. I missed everyone. The arrow fired from the sword managed to kill him. You know what? Like, the build that I have right now is not good against the normal enemies. Very good, not good against the demons, but it's exceptional against big enemies and bosses. That's what we're strong with right here. Okay, where are we? We need to go through green door. Nice, good job. This is our last one. Perfect. Bonk. Should really use the star shot a little bit more. 377,000. That one was nice and visible. Hey. 443,000 on that one. I saw that one clear as day. See, each of the stars are doing 12,000. Probably good. Yeah, so I think that 61,000 is per star. That's what it feels like. I think the math works out. So that's the exit. There's some food lying around. One more scroll fragment. That'll give us another scroll, so we're gonna be at 37. Still with the double damage spinner as well, which is just stupid. I love it when a weapon like this that is supposed to have a really cool effect with the stars. I love it when you don't actually get that effect because they just die from the swing. Like, you don't get to see the shooting stars come down. The enemy's already dead by the time it happens. This is not the strongest run I've ever had, though. I think we're still at +5 scrolls. I've had a +6 scroll run recently. 591,000 DPS, by the way. Or 591,000 per hit, by the way. I did just see that number. So we're doing 500,000 per hit of this weapon. Here's the thing. We're gonna see this in action on True Final Boss, but we could use this against Hand of the King instead of spinning to winning if we really wanted to. There you go, 38 scrolls. And we are done. There's no reason to go buy anything. It's a 2-shot boss, no. I don't know how much health the guy has. I guess we could look it up. Maybe the wiki has it. Bosses. Hand. Health. 1.6 million. That's it. I mean, I think we're at the damage cap at that point, right? That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy to think about. Toxic Cloud around the face flask. I would love this to also have bleed. Burn. Because the Star Fury has bleeding and poison, which I like. Crits up 20%. 80% damage to a poison target. That's pretty good. I think we can go better. I regret everything, but this is actually still good. 80% and then 20. Crits 30, double damage on burning oil. We can get that. We can get that. I need to use Star Fury and Face Flask first. I guess we'll just keep it like this. So there's oil, there's double damage and burning oil. I mean that's easy enough to enable, I think. Let's give it a shot. And then also take vengeance. Cause why not at this point, you know? Let's freaking do it, dude. Let's freaking do it, man! So the boss damage cap is 15%. will probably be over that, so I think the damage will be reduced to 15%. But if it is, we'll just use Star Fury for the rest of the fight. We'll still get the bonus to the poison. And it's still going to do a lot of damage. Not as much as... Well, no, it will still do like 240,000 DPS in theory. It's a level 12. Let's see. So it's going to be RT, Y, and then X behind him. That's a lot of damage, for sure. I guess the deal with those big heavy-hitting weapons is that because of the damage cap, this is not as effective as you would want it to be, isn't it? I think it would have been a lot better just by spamming this, because we would have hit, you know, no damage caps with this. Every shot would have done full damage. I hit him 3 times with the oven axe, but it didn't look like it did that much because of the cap. At least I think we were at the cap. I assume we were. Hey, Lydia, welcome. Excuse me, why are you at 38 scrolls? Is that a problem? You got a problem at 38 scrolls? So what do we take? Do we take Star Fury or Oven Axe or Face Flask? Well, I mean, we're gonna take the Face Flask. Do we take Star Fury or the Oven Axe? The Oven Axe is funny. I don't think the Oven Axe is particularly good on the bosses, though. I really don't. I think it's too slow. You know, being able to just smack them with the star and get a bunch of stars out is pretty good. So maybe we'll roll Star and then the Spike Shield. We will get rid of the Collector Syringe on this floor. No reason to have that around. It's... So we've got Star Fury, we've got Spike Shield. Star Fury has bleeding and poison. We're gonna look for something that is bleeding, like a Sinew Slicer would be nice. I'll take a Cleaver Trap if it shows up. This is where all the scrolls went. Last few runs I had were too low, says Lydia. What can I say? I got the streamer luck, you know? Well, that's the wrong direction. I've had stronger runs than this. We're currently at +5. I had a +6 just last week, I think. Pretty good though. I mean, I can't complain. I still can't make that jump. Although this is a floor where we can get a better amulet, so we're gonna be keeping our eyes open. Ah, come here, you dick. Got him. You stole the scrolls! Damn right I did. Damn right. These scrolls are mine now. Mine, I say, mine! You jerk. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Do hate those guys, though. No, I don't want the lore rooms. No, I don't want that room. What? Is that the key? That is the key. I want the final boss fight and key down here. Where are we going? This is not the right direction. Everyone enjoying the sound effects? Let me take that off of your ears for a second. Oh my god. Also, I know it's like kind of cheating to use the spin to win, but I've been wanting to do one of these runs for a while, so I'll never apologize. Hello. I can't make that jump, can I? Oh, I can make this jump. Freaking game. I just don't want to have to wait for the recharge on this. I can make this, I can make this. Okay, I cannot make this. This is what they call stolen content. Stolen scrolls. Yo, come here. Wow, he got wrecked. I even missed my attack on him. If we did 20,000 damage on a single star, and we attack about 3 times per second, we're only really getting 180,000 DPS out of the Star Fury, plus the damage from the Star Fury. Maybe it's not times 4 of the crit damage. I don't know what the math would actually end up being, I suppose, but it's worth a lot. Damage is still good. Dun, dun. What? It's a very weird layout. I'm actually able to, Okay, well, I got freaking owned on that hit. Get hit once, nearly die. Give me the spin. Excuse me. It's like, why did I not get any stars there? The stars are always seemingly a little inconsistent at times. Also, I feel like on this floor, you get a lot of off-color dual scrolls. I don't know if that's actually the case. Maybe the game is just like, please take some health, but always feels like you don't have much choice here. Still got good damage. Come on. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Extra jumps would have been smart. I should have taken that amulet. For a small price. Extra jumps. Maxwell says, I don't think I'll ever enjoy Star Fury. It just feels too weird to use. It's a wonky weapon because it's got that weird overhead swing, but the damage is pretty good against single targets. It's weird against groups because it feels like the stars never land where you want them to land, and sometimes the stars don't land at all. Even there, it actually didn't feel that impressive, did it? That's okay. I actually don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get rid of this spinner because, was this a weapon shop, I think? Or a skill shop? I think it was a weapon shop. I mean, well, this was a food shop, but there was another shop down here. At least we've got a lot of HP, nearly 18,000. This is a... come on. If this is a weapon shop, I mean, I guess we're just not gonna replace our spinner, unless there was something else on the floor that we missed. There's a shield. I didn't get to 60 kills, so we're not gonna get a... we're not gonna get a new... So this weapon slot is just gonna be worthless. Okay. Should have done something about that previously, but... all right. Reason to equip the shield. All right. I still wish there were 2 shops on this floor, one for weapons, one for skills, but... or like a dual shop, you get to pick which one you want. That would be cool. Collector syringe is worthless, so let's pull that off. We still have Toxic Cloud, which means that we are gonna get plus 80% damage with the Star Fury, and it also shoots arrows, which is fine. And we've got the Spike Shield. Sure, let's do it. If you one shot, there's no stars. I'm thinking what's happening is that the arrows that this thing fires gets the kills, and as a result, we don't get any stars from enemies. I think that might be what's happening. It could also just be that they die in one shot from the sword, I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. What do we want to do? We want to do... oh, thanks! Thanks a lot, buddy. Freaking jerk. Yeah, could you die faster? I didn't realize that you could actually get the stars to spawn while he's still in the shield. If you hit him, the stars will just queue up. That's cool. All right, well that was easy. I'm not gonna say it wasn't easy. I feel like I overvalue Star Pew a lot. I don't think it's particularly good. Every time I use it, I end up feeling like, well, that was weird. But I like it against bosses, because at least the bosses, you know, you're gonna get the stars. It's not like they're not gonna appear. Good run. Lots of scrolls. Good boss flawlesses. Lots of legendaries. And a good bank, too. A late bank, which is the ideal time to get one. Fun stuff. That was a fast run, too. Actually very quick. Well, actually, no, it's not very quick. I forgot that I made a little note by stopping and starting the recording, so it's I was a little bit off on the time, but fun run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.